Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to This Georgia Clay. So this week's sponsor is Power Planter. They have amazing augers. As you guys know, I've recently found a passion and love for augers rather than using a traditional shovel. And since we are getting ready for our fire pit installation, which you'll actually see this in this week's vlog, we need to go ahead and start to plant some of our plants that we have that have just been sitting in their cans way too long. I do suffer from some back pain. As you guys seen one of our vlogs when I was putting together my office chair, my back was killing me, and that's because of a recent planting of some plants with a traditional shovel, and those rocks were no match for my back whatsoever. So having an auger is a great tool to help you in the garden, especially in this Georgia clay. There's lots of rocks. We do have that really solid, hard clay soil. So the auger just makes it easier for you to be able to make those adjustments and dig those plants just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing. This is gonna be a little bit different because there are different types of augers within this box. I've had it for quite some time now, just haven't been able to utilize them as of yet, but I am ready. Let's go ahead and get into it. I love the fact that Power Planter is a family company that focuses on quality and has crafted hand-welded augers for 3 generations. Not only are Power Planter augers 100% American-made, they also put a strong focus on customer service with one-on-one assistance if any customer has questions or concerns. I'm big on customer service, so that was really important to me. They offer auger sizes anywhere from 2 inches all the way up to 9 inches, so whether you're planting annuals or mature shrubs and plants, Power Planter has you covered. So whether you're a pro like Garden Answer, who I'm an absolute fan of, or a beginner with no power tools, they also partner with DeWalt to offer a variety of drills that can handle anything you throw at them. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing here. Delivery was really quick. I would have to say that it came straight to the door. FedEx dropped it off, or was it UPS? Not quite sure. I get a lot of packages, but one of them dropped it off for me. Left it right at the door. This particular auger uses a DeWalt drill, which is actually over here. Let me show you. It's pretty big, pretty heavy duty, pretty solid DeWalt drill that you'll actually attach the auger to. Gives you a little bit more support. Looks like it has a handle here, and with another attachment you can just get really down in there and make those holes effortlessly. Ooh, look at this. This one is, let's see. All right, so here's an auger here in black. You know, I love black. They do have different colors as well that their augers come in. I'll have some of the footage on the screen as far as the colors, but this is a 7-inch auger. Oh, another big one. Ooh, this is a 9-inch auger right here. Wow, this is a big boy. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's huge. We'll go ahead and make sure we take it out of the box because I plan on using them today. They sent me lots of goodies. So this is the attachment for the drill, so you could attach the auger. And when I was saying that they have different colors, here is a green one, and this one is a 2-inch diameter auger. And this is to plant like your bulbs or anything that's seasonal. So I most definitely will be using this in the fall. Here's another one in here. Like, thank you, Power Planter, for sending all this. I feel like it's Christmas. So now I have like all the right attachments, so that way I don't have to worry about whatever size plant that I have. I know that my Power Planter will be able to do the job. This one is a 5-inch diameter auger. So they did very well. They gave me lots of options to use so I can show you guys exactly how Power Planter can save you time and effort in the garden. So I have a few plants to put in the ground, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we go outside, I wanted to show you exactly what was in the box. So Power Planter sent us over this 60-volt DeWalt drill. I'll link the exact type of drill down in the description, but it's so massive, like I really feel like I'm gonna be doing something with this drill. Of course, with the DeWalt products, they always come with their bag, which we have so many of these. We can always use another one. It also comes with this huge battery, so you know I'll be able to plant for hours at a time. And then I have a 3-inch auger here, 7-inch here. This is a 5-inch auger, and then the big boy, a 9-inch auger as well. When I felt the blades of the augers, like they feel sharp, ready to go. So I know that they're gonna cut through that grass and dirt, and no problem, no time at all. Also, they sent over an extension as well. All of these pieces you can either buy as bundles, or you can buy them separately directly through Power Planter. And then this extension piece is just if you're a little bit taller and you just need a little bit more room, so you're not bending over while you're trying to auger any holes or anything. So that was really nice of them, because I did mention to the owner, Greg, that I did suffer for some back issues, so he sent this over for me, and then also for Matt to use as well, because he is taller than me. So let's go ahead and go outside. So anytime that you're putting any tools together, you're gonna wanna make sure that you read the owner's manual to make sure that you're operating it correctly and putting it together appropriately. We went ahead and watched a quick video by the owner, Greg, that actually showed you how to assemble the tool. So you'll wanna make sure that you do that first. And again, make sure that the battery is not attached to the drill, just for safety reasons. So here Matt is just making sure to tighten the actual Power Planter to the drill, just to make sure once we put that auger down in the hole that it didn't come apart. So again, you want to make sure that you read the directions carefully and make sure that everything is connected before you start planting. Again, this is a power tool, guys, and we want you guys to be as safe as possible while operating them. This is the first plant that we're going to actually be planting. It is called a Sweet Starlight by Southern Living Collection. It's actually a hydrangea that my dad purchased for me while he was visiting us from California, so I really appreciate it, and thank you so much, Dad. I've already started to enjoy the beautiful flowers on it, and it's starting to bloom a little bit more than what it currently is now. But because I wasn't quite comfortable using the auger, Matt decided to go ahead and start the hole for me and actually do this one for me. So again, making sure to add some, just let the auger do the work for you, not to add too much pressure, because it's going to get it done. But if you don't feel comfortable and you have someone else that's helping you out, I would say just try it out a couple of times first, and the more that you do it, the more that you get a hang of it, because trust me, now I use that thing all the time, and I planted quite a few more plants that you'll actually see over on my other my other channel, Planted in This Georgia Clay. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed already or have checked out that channel, I'll make sure to leave it in the description. But again, the Power Planter had no issue. It went right through that Georgia clay, right through that grass, right through the dirt, rocks, anything. It was just no problem for it whatsoever. I have to say that this is the quickest hole that we've ever dug. My old auger, it would take me some time. I'd have to move it around and make multiple holes to create one big hole. But this thing, I'm telling you, this Power Planter is a game changer for sure. I've never had a hole dug so perfect, such the right size. I'm still amazed. And it went through those rocks with no problem. Normally with my old auger, I would have to go ahead and go get a shovel, stop what I'm doing, set it down, and I would get so frustrated. But this thing, I mean, look at these rocks here. Just no problem. Just took them right out of the earth. No issues whatsoever. And with my other one, there'd be no way that I could do this. I would literally have to use the auger plus the shovel. So this is the way to go. I'm telling you, I was a little apprehensive about using it because it is such a big, powerful tool. So I wanted my husband to dig the hole for me. But most definitely with the smaller ones, I have no problem. And actually, I want to try this one, so I'll use it on something else. One thing I wanted to mention as well is when we were using the auger and the dirt was actually coming up out of the ground, it was so fine, and it just felt like, I don't know, when you put something in the blender and you blend it up really good and it comes out smooth, like a smooth consistency, that's sort of the same thing that was happening with the auger. It just made the dirt more pliable. It was really nice. And again, it was able to kick up all of those rocks, so I didn't have any problem with getting the rocks out of there. So when I made sure that I backfilled, I wasn't putting rocks back into that hole. All right, so now I'm gonna give it a try. As you guys know, I'm creating a no-dig garden bed here. So I'm just gonna go right through this, right through the cardboard. It's already pretty soft. Yeah. Okay, see that ripping? Real soft. You like this spot right here? Mm-hmm. So I'm proud I dug my own hole. I had to get used to it, and Matt just showed me, go slow with it, take your time, let the auger do most of the work, not you. Well, not most, all of the work. But again, the fastest I've ever dug any holes. And now I'm thinking like, maybe it's going too fast. I don't have anything to do. But let's go ahead and get this August beauty finally planted. I need some more biotone. Telling you, that power planter is a game changer, y'all. There'll be a link in the description so you guys can go ahead and order yours now. I'm telling you, you need it. Any other auger won't do at all. Oh, so good. Backfill here. Also with gardenias, you'll want to make sure that you plant them a little higher up than just grade of the land or the space that you're planting it in. So that way the water drains off, because gardenias do not like wet feet. Do not like wet feet. Big old rock. Eventually all of this will be mulched, but I'll just put the cardboard back here so that way it suppresses those roots, those weeds. Perfect. Loving it. All right, so as you can see, we're completely done. It gives me more time to spend in my garden, to get time back to actually enjoy what I've planted rather than planting and spending up all the time, because most of the time I'll plant something and then I'll be so tired that I'll just go in the house rather than enjoying and stepping back and seeing exactly what I planted. But this was quick and easy. This DeWalt drill was no problem. The power planter was working effortlessly. I'm telling you, these blades cut up that dirt like it was no tomorrow. It didn't stand a chance. Even the big rocks that were in there, power planter just kept going through. It would just pop them out, and then I just kept on digging. As long as I got the more that I did it on my own, I was able to get the hang of it, and I think the more that I use it, the more comfortable that I'll be, and eventually I'll be an Auger Pro. So I have 2 more things to plant. I'll go ahead and switch out the 9-inch for the 5-inch auger, but I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Power Planter. Again, you guys, I highly recommend this auger. It just aesthetically, it looks good as well. As you guys know, I love my black aesthetic. But I'm telling you, this is no joke. Please make sure that you're safe while using it. Make sure you watch the presentation on how to put together the drill and also attach the auger to the drill. That is something that we did, and Greg most definitely encourages you to do that anytime that you're using any type of power tool. So again, thank you so much, Power Planter. We'll have all the information linked in the description as well as on the screen for you guys to go ahead and save now. Last week, you guys would have seen our fence has been completed, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to grow something beautiful on top of that arbor. I just can't wait. So anyhow, I wanted to make sure that I added a little finishing touch there. Of course, you guys know, watching this Georgia clay, nothing is ever done the way that it's supposed to be. It needs to have a little bit more curb appeal. So I wanted to go ahead and add these hanging lanterns. It will be linked to my LTK page if you guys are wanting to purchase them. I did get them from Amazon, and they are solar, but they are the same ones that are on my back pergola in the backyard. I just wanted something that was beautiful at night and you can see from the street, and I just felt like the lanterns added a nice touch to the pergola. So we just went ahead and added those, and I absolutely love it. Matt did it for me. Of course, he made sure everything was level. But you can remove them, so say if there's strong winds or anything, you just take them off, but I love it. We also found this cute sign from Aldi. I don't normally shop there, but we happen to be in the area, and I found it, and I'm like, oh, this would be perfect on the fence. So Matt is just putting a screw there so we can hang it on there. And when the wind is bad or when it's raining really bad as well, I just go ahead and remove it and take it into the house, but it hasn't really been an issue. But I absolutely love it, and look at that. It's just coming together. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week. Please let me know what you guys think about our beautiful fence. I love the details. Of course, you know, I'm all about the details and the finishing touches. The rose that I want is currently sold out, so I'll have to wait probably until fall when it comes back in, hopefully, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, I'm thinking about doing a climbing hydrangea. Someone said a clematis. Clematis are very nice too, but I think the hydrangea might work a little bit more. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I absolutely, like I said, I love it. The process of getting the fence though, I would have to say was a pain in the butt. He built a beautiful fence all together, but there was a lot of flaws, or not flaws, but just the communication with the person that did it, and it just was a headache and a nightmare. So I would not recommend them whatsoever. I did go ahead and remove their phone number from the last video that I showed for it. I absolutely loved, like I said, he made my design come to life, but it was just the communication was a big flaw, and then it just ended up being something that I totally wasn't expecting at the very end. So keep that in mind whenever you are researching for someone to do a particular project for you. I'm just all about customer service, and I felt like that was lacking. So he has some work to do in terms of building his business and working on that, but I only can say what my point of view was and my experience, and if that person doesn't take it in and try to fix it and just blames the customer, then it is what it is. So anyways, that's my little bit about it. Try to be as professional as I can, as I could say, because like I said, it is a beautiful fence. There's just some things that need to be worked on. But other than that, we are going to be starting the process of our, like I said, our fire pit. So we're kind of in limbo with that. It was supposed to go in on Monday, the 10th of July, but it's been pushed back 2 days because we had so much rain, and so they kind of got backed up on their schedule. So that's completely fine. It's going to be more so of just the outline of the fire pit and walkway, and then Matt and I, of course, are going to be tackling the DIY to actually make the fire pit come together. But I have a lot of collabs that I'm doing, a lot of partnerships that are going to make it look beautiful, and furniture that's going in, so I can't wait to share all that with you guys. So next week, I don't think we'll have a video because we won't necessarily have anything to share, but the following week we'll come back. So you guys enjoy your 4th of July. We'll be heading off to California to see our family. We haven't been home in the last almost 3 years, so this will be much needed. We've seen our family, we just haven't been home. They've been here. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week to This Georgia Clay. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you guys when we come back. Bye guys.